guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about these Hermes belts. So whenever I post a photo on Instagram of me wearing these belts, I get a lot of questions on the width, the color, the buckle, and everything about them. In fact, they're probably the items that I get the most questions about on Instagram. So I thought I'd do a video on it and go through everything with you guys. So hopefully my video can act as a really good reference guide for anyone who might be interested in these belts. Before we get started, as always, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Isabelle. It's so nice to have you here. I do new videos every single week relating to high-low fashion styling, so I do a lot of videos on luxury accessories and affordable clothing items. So if this is something that you like, I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel. I'd absolutely love to have you back, and if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So firstly, I'm going to go through all of the different options that you can go with these belts, and I'll show you all of the details of my belts, like wear and tear, sizing, and everything like that. And then I'll show you what the belts look like on me. They are different widths, so one is wider and one is thinner, and I do get a lot of questions on what I recommend, so I can show you what they look like so you can see the difference between the two widths. And finally, I'm going to tell you whether I think these belts are worth the price tag. So stay tuned right till the end for that. So these belts are so customizable. So you can choose from so many different types of buckles, different color straps, and you can choose from all different widths as well. And that's why I think these belts are so great, because there will be definitely something for everybody. So in terms of the width, you can get a really thin one that's 13mm width, which is really dainty and feminine. And then you can get it in the 24mm, which is this one that I have. And then you can get them in the 32mm width, which is probably the most classic size and probably the most popular size that most people go for, because I feel like this is a classic size that you wear with jeans. And then you can go for the thickest version, which is the 42mm. So that one's definitely really in your face and quite statement. The buckle and the strap are actually separate things. So you cannot actually buy the buckle on its own, because Hermes doesn't want you to buy a buckle and then just buy a cheap strap or something and then put the buckle onto any strap that you buy. So whenever you buy a buckle, you actually have to buy it as a kit. So you buy the buckle and the strap together. You can always buy the strap on its own in different colors. And if you already have a kit, you can just use your existing buckle and put it together. So in terms of the buckle, you can choose from so many different colored metals. So you can definitely get it in the gold and the silver. You can also get the buckle in the rose gold, but from what I know, you can only get the rose gold in the 24mm width. So I really wanted the rose gold for the 32mm. I went into the boutique and asked all the sales associates there, and they advised me that the rose gold at the moment, you never know, they might actually make rose gold in different sizes in the future, but as of now, you can only get the rose gold in the 24mm, and that's the reason why I went for the 24mm initially, because I absolutely love the rose gold. And the buckles also come in all different finishes as well, so you can get it in the brushed sort of finish, which in my opinion is a lot more durable. It doesn't show up scratches as easily. You can also get in the shiny metal finish, and they have all sorts of fun finishes like the hammered finish and that sort of thing. And they also have different H letters that you can choose from. And there are so many color options with your straps as well, and they are all reversible. So you can choose from a lot of different color combinations. So between the widths of the belts, the different types of buckles that you can get, and the different color combinations of the straps, the combinations and the options are just endless. So I'll go through my 24mm belt first. So I bought this one about a year ago. This one's in the 24mm width, and I got it in the rose gold buckle in the shiny finish. This is just so lovely. I absolutely love rose gold, because I feel like with rose gold hardware, you can always go with silver accessories, silver jewelry, silver hardware bags, and you can also go with gold as well, because it is quite neutral. I feel like the rose gold really goes with silver or gold, so that gives me a lot of options when I'm choosing my handbags and jewelry. In terms of the strap color, I picked the white and the taupe. So taupe is like a mushroom color. It's a pretty neutral color in my opinion, so it goes with a lot of different outfits as well. So both of my belts are actually in the size 80, and when you buy the belt, it actually comes with 3 holes punched. So those 3 that you can see, but you can request to have 2 more holes punched. So apparently the Hermes policy is that they will punch 2 more holes for you, but no more. So if you do want a smaller size to wear around your waist or whatever, apparently you do need to purchase a separate smaller strap. But I did get pretty lucky. So with my other belt, I came across a really nice sales associate, and I asked her really nicely, and she actually punched 3 holes in this one for me, so 3 extra holes. So these 3 came with the belt initially, and then she punched 3 holes for me, so I can have a few more options. So with that extra hole, I can actually wear this belt higher waisted. So as far as the extra holes are concerned, I really do think that it really depends on which sales associate you talk to. So some sales associate will say definitely no, but others will punch extra holes for you, which is really nice. So I definitely think that this 24mm one that I have is a lot more feminine and a lot more dainty and delicate. This particular one, both sides of the leather are actually in the pebbled textured leather. So I've had it for about a year, but I actually cannot see any significant wear and tear on this belt actually, which is really nice. And I actually do love this belt for being a little bit more understated. So the big H buckle can sometimes look a little bit too much, and I do like wearing this belt when I want a more subtle look, but this belt still does a great job at elevating your outfits. So this is what the 24mm belt looks like on me on the white side. I really like the fresh look of the white and the rose gold. It looks so nice over some jeans, but it also looks really nice on a nice summer dress. And here is the belt on the Itup side, and I absolutely love how this mushroom color complements the rose gold buckle. It is such a stunning combination. So next up is this belt. So I bought this belt about 6 months after I bought the other one. So although I loved that 24mm one, I just really wanted a classic 32mm one that will look great with jeans. And I do think that the thicker strap does look a little bit more flattering when you wear it with jeans. Because I have a bit of a wider hip, I feel like this width does work better for me when I wear it over jeans because it does look a little bit more in proportion. So this one, I got it in the brushed gold hardware like I mentioned before. And in the gold, what I've noticed is that because all of the Hermes metal hardware bits are actually gold plated or palladium plated or rose gold plated, I found with the actual gold ones, because gold is quite a softer metal than all of the other metals, the shiny gold seems to scratch up really easily. And I do know this because I have a few Hermes Clic H bracelets, and this particular one is in the gold. So this one is gold plated, and I'll show you what I mean. If you have a look here, if you can see, the metal is actually quite scratched up here, which doesn't bother me, but I've noticed on my silver ones and rose gold ones of these bracelets, you actually don't see a significant wear on those at all. So you can't see nearly as many scratch marks on them. So when I was deciding on the gold buckle, I definitely thought, although I love the look of the shiny golds, I did go for the brushed gold because I thought it would just wear better. In terms of the strap, I went with the classic black and tan color combination. So the black side is the shiny box leather and the tan side is that pebble textured leather. So I was a little bit concerned about the wear and tear on the black side, but considering I've had this belt for about 6 months now, I actually cannot see any significant wear on it yet, but I can always give you an update if I do start noticing wear and tear on the smooth leather side in the future. So do let me know if you want to follow up on that. And here is the 32mm belt. So I've got it on the tan side at the moment. Hermes actually calls this color gold. I find that a little bit interesting because I think when you talk about the hardware and the buckle's gold and then the strap color's gold, it's a little bit confusing. But anyway, that's what they call this color. And I absolutely love this tan color. It is such a nice casual color, and I really love the tan over any denim kind of color. So denim jeans, I really like it over a denim dress as well in summer. Here is the belt on the black side, and this combination of the black and the gold buckle is just timeless and classic in my opinion. And this particular combination looks amazing on a dress. And because this leather is that shiny box leather, it makes this combination even more classy and dressy. So now onto the final verdict. I'll let you know how much these belts retail for at the moment and whether I think that they are worth the price. So the thinner one, the 24mm one, in Australia at the moment, this one retails for $945 for the buckle and the strap, which actually was the price that I bought this belt for. And the 32mm one retails for 1,215 Australian dollars at the moment. Now, when I bought this belt about 6 months ago, which I bought this belt after this belt, This one hasn't had a price increase, but for whatever reason, this belt actually had a price increase. So when I bought it, I checked my receipt and I did pick it up for $1,110. So it has gone up $105. I think it's because this one's the most popular size, and because the demand is there, maybe they can put the price up. So this was probably very predictable, but I do definitely think that they are worth the price tag. But I do have really good reasons for that. So the first reason is they are just so versatile and they can go with all different types of outfits. You can wear them really dressy over a dress or a really nice top and a skirt, but you can also dress them down really easily, so you can always wear them over some jeans or even a denim skirt and a t-shirt. And just by adding this one statement belt, you can really elevate your whole look. So you can literally have like a $40 pair of jeans and then chuck a t-shirt on, and then you literally wear this belt, and I feel like your outfit goes from average to fabulous. And I do definitely think that these belts add that touch of glam and elegance. And as you know, I love high-low fashion styling, so I can just wear some affordable clothes and chuck this belt on, and I just really think that makes my look a lot more expensive, and that's my favorite way of putting together an outfit. Second of all, these buckles are actually gold plated if you go for the gold one, or if you go for the rose gold one, that buckle will be rose gold plated, as I have it here, and the silver ones are palladium plated. So all of these metals are actually very premium metals, and not a lot of designers actually plate their belt buckles in actual gold or rose gold or anything like that. So I do definitely think that that makes these belts a lot more luxurious. And finally, all of these belt straps are actually reversible, so you always get two colors. So it's almost like when you buy one strap or one belt kit, you get two belts in it. So that concludes the list of reasons why I think these belts are worth the price. So that's all my thoughts on these Hermes belts. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and informative. And if you did like the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and spending some time with me today. I can't wait to see you again in my next video. Bye guys!